U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin says he's considering a trip to Beijing in the next several weeks. As Farm Bill discussions in Washington continue to evolve, experts predict what might stand in the way and how partisan politics may be finding their way into agriculture. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has the story.
Voices far beyond the traditional ag players are speaking up about the 2018 Farm Bill.
We are concerned with the Farm Bill, like many other parts of the budget, because we are concerned with ensuring that the government is cost-effectively implementing the roles it needs to implement and not doing things it either shouldn't do, doesn't have the money to do, or could be doing better.
Sewell says Conservative Party leaders will be looking to win some welfare reform victories with changes to the supplemental nutrition program, which will represent the first step in a planned years-long process to achieve broader reform across the federal government. These issues, rather than ag and commodity titles, Sewell says, will be paramount.
You're having a hard time getting conservatives to accept that the nutrition changes are going to be good enough and are going to sustain themselves in order to then be able to swallow a farm bill. I'm 70% confident we'll get a farm bill passed in each chamber.
Though Democrats may be looking to resist changes by postponing farm bill talks until after the midterm elections, experts say it probably doesn't make sense to wait on the possibility of gaining a majority.
If everything goes right, they have about 7 seats to play with. I wouldn't bet that they bat 1,000 in this election. I can't predict accurately what's going to happen, but I don't necessarily see the virtue in waiting for the next Congress either.
But experts say there's still hope for an on-time farm bill, though it will require a serious level of bipartisanship. Failure to find the common ground, they say, may have far-reaching effects.
Farm bills come up every 5 years, or they have anyway. How do farm bills change 5, 10, 15 years down the road if we start going towards more of a partisan farm bill? We've relied for years and years and years on this rural-urban coalition to get a farm bill across the finish line. And if that starts to go away and we rely more on a partisan farm bill, how does that impact agriculture, not just this time, but how does that impact agriculture next time?
Sewell says increasing transparency, especially on tough issues like nutrition, and getting more people involved in the conversation would make valuable improvements to the ongoing Farm Bill process. More public discussion and debate on challenging topics, he says, could only strengthen the integrity of the final law. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, there is a precedent for bipartisan coordination in both the Senate and House Ag committees. Now, traditionally, farm bill disputes exist between various commodity groups or regions of the country, more so than between political parties. Stay with us. Media